Hello, and welcome back to the studio as well. So we've had a great time off. We had some family time, enjoyed the slopes, enjoyed this crazy weather, and now we are back here enjoying the morning brew. So want to get back in front of you guys and say howdy. And now we are going to be bringing in my partner, my buddy, Eric Simmons, on the show. And so we're going to chat what's up North County and what we are all about and why we are doing this, guys, because we are truly, truly doing this for the purpose of North County and what's happening in the North County. So without further ado, Eric Simmons. All right. Well, hey, guys, keep it down. Keep it down.
Jeez.
Hey, Eric, welcome to the show, buddy.
What's up?
What's up? What's up North County?
What's up North County?
Wow, guys. So this is the man behind the camera, okay? This is the guy that makes everything happen. He's the guy that does all the videos, does all everything that you see on camera with the exception of making me look sexy. Right?
I'm looking sexy.
Yeah, no, you don't make me look sexy because I just normally look sexy.
I just fill the gaps. Is what
Yeah,
I do,
yeah.
so.
He puts the mold on.
You can't look at that camera anymore. You know that, right?
No.
Because there's nobody back there to switch the cameras. So we're just right here. Look at the monitor.
Oh, well, there you
It's
go.
just us right here.
Oh, right here.
Just
Okay.
chit-chatting. That's all it is.
So cool. So what the hell's going on? How? First of all, I just got back into town.
I know. How was your vacation?
It was awesome. Tahoe was bitching.
Yeah.
It was super cool. It was sunny. Lots and lots and lots of snow.
Right.
And I left a little piece of me there
As far as
my pocketbook.
Oh, I heard.
You know,
yeah, your little gambling issue.
Yeah, I was really close. I was really close.
I thought you meant like you left some.
No. My daughter did. She twisted her ankle and tears on the ground, all that good stuff. But
did she drink the rest of the time then? Sat in the freaking
the rest
jacuzzi?
of it, yeah. She had a monumental evening at the casino. Actually, she actually did really good.
Did she win?
Yeah. She went out, left with I think she left with like $800.
Wow.
Right?
Nice.
Yeah. So
That's a
she
good
took
little-
my
little take.
$800 that I left there,
Right.
and she picked it up and took it home. So at least somebody got it.
That's cool. What was the atmosphere like there? Was it different than our little town here?
Lake Tahoe. Yeah. I mean, there wasn't as many people there that I had anticipated, being on a President's Day weekend, 3-day weekend.
Everybody was in Ukraine. That's why. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, you're right.
But it would just seem weird because I was thinking like, okay, it's gonna be jam packed. We skied at Heavenly.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't packed, so I'm like, okay, maybe people are going together because other resorts or whatever. But have you ever been to Tahoe?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Virginia City?
Don't remember if I have or not. I drink my way through like the whole place.
Well,
so.
Virginia City is outside of Carson City.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's up and over the other side,
Right.
and it is now that is like a Templeton.
Oh.
It's like, I mean, Western. It's there's bars all over the place. It's super cool. It's just a really bitchin' town. It's a ghost town.
Is that where you guys were shooting your the guns?
Yeah.
Where you guys are doing
In the arcade thing,
the
boys
arcade
were
shooting. Yeah, that's cool.
And so, I mean, it's an old mining town. We didn't get the chance to go over there, but there's a really like old cemetery that we always go to, and they have like wooden plots, that say like
gravestones or whatever.
1700. They're all, I mean, it's really creepy. But there's a bunch of different like known ghost areas. The Ghost Hunters or something. There's a TV show.
Yeah.
They filmed there several times. There's different mansions that caught fire and everybody locked them in. I don't know, something about that. Everybody died. And
people burned inside the mansions.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty wicked. But it's a town that's like out of like literally from like the wild west.
Oh,
you
cool.
know, you go through there. They have like cool events. They have like Rocky Mountain Oyster Fest next month.
That sounds just not delicious.
Yeah, and they
do you like those?
I've never had them.
I don't know.
You know what they are, right?
Oh yeah.
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 So
Oysters, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're the oysters.
The oysters, right? That's cool, man.
So yeah. So what did you do?
I went to, you know what? We went to a baby shower on Saturday. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to a baby shower? Did you go to your daughter's?
Did I go to my daughter's? I don't think so, because I don't think I'd go to a baby shower.
So this whole baby
So it was a co-ed baby shower.
It was a co-ed baby shower, and I was kind of freaking out because I was telling Michelle, I'm like, I've never been to a baby shower, and like when I went to, well, I didn't go to Wyatt's, my own son's baby shower, right? So I went golfing with the guys, and
right.
The girls did their weird stuff, whatever they do, right? So I basically was asking Michelle, like, are there gonna be like wiener straws and weird balloons all over the place? I was like freaking out. Like,
I think that's a bachelorette party.
That's what she was getting at. So I thought all the girls were going to be here and all the guys were going to be in the corner tucked away. And like these girls are going to be
going to walk across the dance floor and be like, okay, would you like to dance?
Some 4'5" dude named Daryl was going to be there, like and whatever, and just dancing around for him. But then she told me, no, it's a baby shower. And that's not what happens there. So actually, it was actually very nice. It was a fun time. It was at Cass. You ever been to the event center at Cass?
Yep.
It was at Cass, and Cass, beautiful up there. And if we ever do a What's Up North County party, I'd love to do it up there because it's the lighting, the ambiance is really nice. But man, did I ever freaking screw up, dude.
Uh-oh, what happened?
So I haven't drank in like 2.5 weeks, right?
Because we're on this whole What's Up North County body transformation, getting ready for summer program, right?
Ish. Yeah.
Ish.
So it was, man. So we get there. I see, we know Jessica's parents and stuff like that, and we're hi. Everybody gives hugs, and it's really nice to see everybody. Like, oh, we got to get a Polaroid of you and Michelle. A little Polaroid picture, and then you stick this thing in a book, right? And you sign your name and say, hey, congratulations on having a kid, or whatever. And so I get there, and she's like, oh, this is this beautiful black book with everybody's pictures on it, and so I go to take the glue, cap off, right?
No.
And I got the Polaroid in my hand. And I'm talking to Michelle, and I'm looking over here, and I'm like, yeah, we'll just do this. And I just feel glue just go all over my hand. Michelle's hand's down on this beautiful book, and glue just goes flipping everywhere.
I'm going, right.
Yeah, that's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 freak out moment. You know what I mean? So anyways.
So you just wasted everybody's pictures?
So I started drinking that day.
Oh.
So I had a bunch of cask wine, and then afterwards we went over to a friend Steve's house and got drunk, played guitar all night, and yeah,
nice.
That's what I did all weekend.
That was the point of the book, is for memories.
Oh yeah.
So you left your memory.
I left my sticky pages, dude.
Yeah,
I guess I do that in all the doctor's offices.
Perfect. Awesome. So now, did you see Brian at Cass?
Brian.
He owns Cass.
No. It was just caterers and whoever. Actually, it was really nice. They had like beef and all kinds of food.
So they got the whole those shipping containers in the back.
Yeah, that's where we were at.
Oh, you stay. Oh, okay.
So no, we didn't stay there, but the event center's right here, and then off to the side is the shipping containers are pretty rad. I like those things.
Yeah. So Tanner with Carl did all the welding for all those.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be badass. I'd like to get one of those.
Yeah, and then Arnold, my buddy Arnold with Del Rio Aviation, he actually flew. So when Caitlin's 21st birthday, he took them on a scenic route around the Marl Rock and all that stuff. Kylie and Caitlin, Tanner and Justin, and then we were all waiting at Cass, and he came in and dropped them off there at the winery. Oh. Right, like so if you're sitting in the front or the back or however you call it, right up there on the top, of the vineyards. Then back to the right is all the places where you stay and stuff like that. Yeah, but anyways, he came down right there in the center of the vineyard
and dropped him off. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Why don't we get that?
Yeah, well, I don't go in helicopters.
Well.
But the craziest thing is so I could see them coming in. They're calling, hey, we're on our way. So we can see them coming in, and it's all dirt up there, right?
Yeah.
And so then down below, there's a ton of people there. And it was one of those days where it's super hot. It was like 100 degrees. And so they're coming in, they're flying in, and I'm thinking to myself, going, okay, they're going to land. Didn't think anything of it. But as he starts getting closer, the dirt starts flying, right? And I'm sitting, thinking to myself, going, okay, how much dust is this gonna give? And as he comes down, of course, it's not like they just drop down and no dust. He's coming down and dust is just everywhere. I mean, it is like it's like a dust storm. And these people that come up down below, they're like, oh my God, I've never seen this helicopter before in life, birthday. And so they come running up, and I'm filming this, and I wish I would have had it and all you just see is this dust storm, like a mega dust storm, and these people are running like this, getting out of the dust.
Oh no!
And
at the winery, or
up there, they're up there,
top?
they're up there with us as they're coming down. And all my thinking is in my mind is everybody down below that I just had this done, and I'm gonna have to walk back down there, and everything's gonna be covered in dust, dirt. And I'm like, oh my God. And they drop off, and I'm walking down just going, this is gonna be bad. The dust didn't even make it down. The dust just stayed over the top,
like
and
a cloud.
It was really bizarre. They're like, no. I'm like, did you guys get all dusted out? They're like, no, didn't see anything. Just hung out down here and no dust. And I was like, thank God. But it was a pretty cool place.
Yeah, I like it. It's not bad. I got to see the place when it was being built. I walked through there and got to see the kitchen and stuff like that. Like a couple year or two ago, and it's nice. It's probably one of the nicest event centers in our county, I think. You know what I mean? So
nice.
It's really cool.
So talking local business. So let's kind of dig down into the purpose of What's Up North County, right? Yeah. So why are we doing this? What's the purpose of this?
That's a damn good question. I ask myself that every day. No,
I mean, really. I mean, this is really something. I mean, look at the studio. You got the cameras. I mean, it's really every day is a new experience.
It's evolving.
I mean, it's not really planned out, to the extent of, hey, this is where I mean, it's happening by itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what do you think what do you think contributes to that?
I just think I think we're the redhead stepchild of, San Luis Obispo County. You know what I mean? So to actually say that we are part of San Luis Obispo, you don't see it on KSBY. You don't see it on any of the, news networks that much, but our vision was to produce content and local news and events for the North County that don't get, put out there by the KSBYs and the big conglomerates out there that talk about Santa Maria and SLO and all that stuff. So I really, truly believe in small business. I was a small business owner. I started my first business when I was 25. And when I started that business, literally like a year later, the recession hit in 2008. You know what I mean? And seeing how hard it was for me to start up as a small business and try to pay for marketing and all this stuff and be known who I am and what my business is about was really hard. But not only that, it was really expensive.
Right.
So thinking about this project and trying to see if we could, showcase small businesses and say, hey, wow, we're proud of our county and we're proud of where we live and stuff like that. I think that's the best explanation for me. And
I think you really hit something on the head. And every small business owner can attest to this. This statement is, marketing. So marketing is probably the hardest. It's the hardest, and it's very confusing for a lot of businesses.
Right.
Most business owners, they're focused on their business. They're not focused on, okay, what should I do for advertising? What should I do to market myself?
Right.
And, and there's so many different avenues. You got a radio station. Okay. Well, so if I market on, this country radio station, what happens if I want to market to the people that listen to, talk radio or listen to, rock radio? So I have to spend money on this. Right. So, I mean, and that's only 5, media sources. Mm-hmm. That doesn't contribute to, what happens if somebody doesn't listen to the country or rock or, classic or anything like that? Now, what am I going to do? Well, I have to hit, the TV. Okay. Right. So, okay. Well, what happens if people don't, I don't watch commercials.
That's true. Yeah.
So everything's on demand.
Yeah.
So, and commercial comes on, I'm going to get ice cream or, something. And, so it's like, okay, so what I have to do this and this, before you know it, you're spending,
thousands.
Way more than what you're making just on marketing. Cause everybody's coming in saying, oh, you got to do this. Oh, you got to do that. So for a business owner, they're going, okay, well, I know I need to do something, but what do I need to do?
Yeah.
Cause I was that way also when I had my cell phone stores. Everybody that came in, I was like, okay, yeah. Oh yeah. You need to be on photo. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, you need to be on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I know it, I was spending like $5,000, $6,000. I mean, I went bankrupt because I was like spent just in marketing.
Out more than what you're taking in.
Totally.
And as a business, you kind of have to pay to play. I mean, you do have to pay to play. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's like handing your wallet at the door. Well, at the casino, you might as well just hand them the wallet at the door and then lose all your money and then just get your wallet back, empty. But I mean, in reality, what we are, we are the TV network. We are the radio network. We are the social media platform. So we are something completely different than anybody out there in our county because we're a channel that is bringing all the small businesses in to this. So podcast, social media, you know what I mean? And just blasting it out there. And everybody's on their phone, right? So if everybody's on their phone, would you rather do what are those things called, leaflets, where you pass those things out, to businesses and stuff like that, paper leaflets? Or would you rather sit there on your phone and be like, okay, yeah, this is very interesting. I'll learn, about, different businesses, maybe events and stuff like that on a cell phone, because everything's cell phone based now, man. Everybody's on their freaking cell phones all day long. Like, you can't get rid of yours. Yours is right there next to you. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, I have to have my phone. And I think that's the way. I think that's going to be. Well, I know it is. It is the future of marketing.
Well, we already live in that. You leave your house without this. You're like, oh, crap, where's my phone?
Yeah.
What do? You turn back around, you go get your phone because you know everything is on there. Your whole communication world is on your phone.
Well, now you could target market on social media, which is becoming huge. So you can start target marketing certain people, different avenues, and you could literally find the person that you're looking for. So say you own a clothing company and you want to sell this T-shirt. You could literally fine tune your marketing and go straight to that person on social media now.
Oh yeah.
So Facebook, Instagram, they all have the analytic program now where you can go on there and discover new ways to market to certain people, the niche crowd out there. So it's interesting.
And so we're basically that digital platform that covers everybody.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you listen to radio or don't listen to radio, you listen to country, you don't listen to country. We know everybody's on this.
Yes,
everybody is on this,
right.
And everybody's on Facebook. Everybody's on Instagram. I mean, you see it. You walk into a restaurant, everybody's like this.
Yeah.
They're doing that on, their phone during, dinner or whatever. So
I was just, it's funny because I was just out. We were out 2 weeks ago or something like that, and I was sitting there and we were having dinner. And I looked over. There's this old couple sitting at the table, and they both had their cell phones out, just swiping through.
Right.
And they had to be maybe in their late 80s. You know what I mean? And they're just scrolling through. My grandmother uses her tablet. That's crazy. My grandma's on her tablet.
Well, it's a whole new world that's opened up to them.
It's a whole new world. And everybody was so against wanting to, I don't want a computer. I don't want a cell phone. I don't want any of this crap. You know what I mean? What the hell is it good for me for? I got a newspaper and the local news on TV, But now they're finding all this fun stuff that they can go on there and see different things, and it's really interesting. It's kind of crazy.
But what I find interesting with what we're doing with What's Up North County, so we've literally started from 4 months ago, really.
Yeah.
Has it been? Maybe it hasn't been that long.
More, maybe 5.
Okay,
5 or 6.
So
going on 6.
We really started this was okay, let's see let's do this. Let's check it out. Let's see what we can do. Within our first month, we had Garth Brooks' daughter in here. Okay, that was wild.
That was wild.
We had Joe and Martina, which is another country, duo in here.
Yeah.
And so it's from that point on, it was what the hell just happened?
Right.
How did we get Garth Brooks' daughter in here?
That was a trip, man.
Right?
Allie Colleen, that was when you said that she was coming in, I was like, really? I'm like, what the hell? And
I know.
That was a trip.
That was a trip.
Yeah.
I mean, to get these people to come in to our show, that's really, we're nobody.
Yeah.
To back then we really were. I mean, nobody really knew.
Didn't know what the hell we were doing.
We could actually repost those interviews.
Yeah.
And it would be like a whole new thing because back then, I mean, we didn't have the following like we have now.
Right. Correct.
I mean, we've been growing. I mean, I saw you post the deal this morning. Thank you for the following us. There was 50 more people in there. But the point is we went from what? 300 probably back then. I think we're about 400 followers.
Yeah.
To now closing in on 2,600 just on one platform.
Yeah, I mean, and the response we're getting is great. I mean, I look at all the responses that we're getting and the people chiming in, and people are appreciative that we're supporting local. You know what I mean? Only supporting local, not venturing out. And I think that's where it's at. I think we're such a tight knit community, you know, in our North County that it's got to be that way. You have to have the heart to say like, hey, look, when I first moved up here, it was a complete eye opener for me. You know what I mean? Move from the city where you don't talk to your neighbors, they don't want to talk to you, or they're yelling at you in their underwear, you know, in their backyard or whatever. And coming up here and like, I think the first thing I did was like, hey, I asked a neighbor, I was like, hey, you mind if I borrow a shovel? We moved in here when the big rain came and so I asked him for a shovel. And when I asked him for a shovel, he was like, oh yeah, I'll lend you a shovel tomorrow. You know, I'll bring one over for you. And all of a sudden I got a tractor full of shovels coming in. He says like, what do you want to dig up? And I'm like, seriously? And he's like, yeah. So that I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah. Well, you're going with community.
I'm just going with the community.
You know,
aspect.
The community is very.
Yeah.
I mean, it's much different. You know, the North County, and I always say this: the North County is completely different from anywhere else in California.
Yeah.
Anywhere else in California. I mean, you can go, 30 minutes, south or 30 minutes north and be a completely different area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And where the North County it's like we're still in that hub and that area of everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
For the most part, everybody is very, cordial and friendly, to everybody.
Right.
There's people that will lend you the hand, that don't even know you, and then when you do meet people, like Amy and Jamie's place,
Right.
Amy is like, I feel like I've known her forever.
Oh, right. I go in there and I could talk to them like it was just, I don't know. I could talk to them like I've just known them for, like they're part of my family or something like that.
Oh, totally.
It's nice. It's
but
really
and
nice.
that's the point is Amy and Jamie is one of our sponsors, which we dearly appreciate. Our sponsors as well.
Yeah.
But the point is, I mean, you got Amy and Jamie's place. We got Clint at Rancho Sestero.
Yeah.
Very very friendly guy. He'll give you the shirt off his back.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got Amber at Pillar Real Estate. I mean, just all of our sponsors, are super giving.
Yeah.
Kennedy's. I mean, gosh.
Well, look at Airflow Filters. I've known them for a long time. Our sons basically grew up playing sports together.
So Eric, real quick.
Yeah.
So we're going to get back to our sponsors, but right now we got a news update with Lori Bryant with Slow County News.
Perfect.
So we got to touch in here. Lori, good morning.
Good morning, you two. How are you today?
We are doing awesome. We took a little break, little vacay.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah. So how about you? But it sounds like you've been busy.
We had a break, kind of.
Yeah.
Until last night.
Right. Yeah, and then everything's coming at our way again.
Well, the good news is North County, we really didn't get hit. It was the coast in San Luis that really got the wind and the trees. And I don't know if you saw some of the pictures, holy cow, Cambria, that whole area just got slammed.
Wow.
With the wind. We had winds, but I didn't hear of any trees down in North County. Amazingly enough. And so that's the good news. And we didn't get snow.
Well, this storm, I mean, I think we're just at the front of this storm, from what I understand. This is going to be a storm through today through Sunday.
Yes. So it still could turn on us. And obviously it was really, I think it said it was like 34 degrees or maybe 36 degrees, but it felt like 30 degrees.
Oh, it was chilling.
Definitely cold out there.
Oh, absolutely. The chill factor was incredible.
Yeah. The only thing you guys really missed, major news, was the shooting in Pismo.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Over the weekend, there was a gentleman killed by a shooting from Fresno at Pismo Pier, near the pier.
And that was gang related, from what I understand.
That's what it sounds like. Like one group approached them and accused them of being in a gang, and so I think that's why the Fresno detectives, he was from Fresno, so I think that's why they're involved as well. I think it was the first murder in Pismo since 2006.
Oh wow.
So
Jeez.
So sadly enough, that didn't go well over the holiday weekend, but actually it's been, North County did well through this first batch of wind and storm.
Well, Lori, we're just better than everybody, I think. You know, I
we
just
just lucked out. I'm just glad we lucked out last night, man, because we were busy enough trying to keep up with Cambria and Los Osos and Morro Bay. Those poor guys got socked.
Oh my gosh. All
So
right.
That's pretty much it. I have no accidents. There was a minor accident on 101 near Santa Rosa. A vehicle hit a deer, but that's been cleared up. And I haven't heard of any icy spots our way. So that's all good news. And hopefully we can get through this next couple of days and be pretty quiet.
Well, there you have it. Well,
Sweet.
awesome, Lori.
I hope you guys had a wonderful vacation. It was nice. It was a good holiday weekend here in North County again, and it seemed like everybody had a good time. And it was nice and warm on Saturday.
Yeah.
It was like 70 something degrees. We went down to Cal Coast and enjoyed the band, and
nice.
And that was it.
Awesome. Well, that sounds good.
I don't know what happened with the parking thing last night. I hate to tell you, I fell asleep.
Oh, I was listening and got a little bit of tidbits, but I think there was a lot of people there voicing their concerns. So
that's what I was listening to, and I didn't hear what the final outcome was. I didn't hear what they decided to do because it went late.
Yeah,
those poor guys were there forever. So
wow.
I don't know what they decided, what the determination is yet. I haven't seen anything put out on Paso City or anything like that. So
yeah, I'm sure we'll get to that today.
We'll get it out there.
Perfect. Awesome, Lori.
That's
well,
it.
As always, thank you for calling in, and we'll get back to business.
Eric sitting next to you?
That is Eric sitting here.
I'll be doggone. I get to see him twice.
Yep. So now we're gonna get him on the show every now and then to put his mug on here.
That's awesome. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful day and be safe and keep up the great work.
Awesome. Thanks, Lori. Have a good day.
All right. Bye, Eric.
Bye. All right, Lori with Slow County News, as always, bringing us some good info.
Man, I gotta say, are we gonna get snow?
That's what it says.
I mean,
according to Dave Hovey.
Is that his name?
Dave Hovey.
I thought his name was Dave Humvee. His name's not Dave Humvee?
Hovey. Hovey. Hovey.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
Dude, I thought his name was freaking Dave Humvee.
Humvee. There might be an M in there. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't watch that much. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
But anyways, we're supposed to get wild storm weather and possibly even thunderstorms into the weekend.
Wow.
So I like thunderstorms.
I like thunderstorms too. I just the snow bit. God, really?
Yeah.
I did see like up to 1,000 feet. We're gonna get snow. So
yeah.
What are we like? 900, 800?
We're snow range. We got snow here in 19. Was it 90? Was it 80? 88.
Oh,
88.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we got buckets. I think they got like 4 or 5 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, because we got out of school, took off, and went and tried to ride motorcycles in the snow.
Yeah.
Well, when you don't live in the snow, you don't ride motorcycles in the snow. You try to ride motorcycles in the snow.
It doesn't work out.
It doesn't work out as what you imagine in your head. So
yeah, that's gonna be a trip, man. Wow. I know we've had hail. I mean, we've had hail here at the house and
hail.
Yeah,
not hail.
It's all holy hail. So it's hail.
We have had hail here too,
and it's not Dave Humvee. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shit.
So our sponsors. So
sponsors,
yeah. So we got Airflow Filter Services.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, I'm gonna be going down there and checking out I'm gonna go do some shots of all their products and stuff like that, and we're gonna start doing reels for our sponsors. So we'll have more advertisements, and hopefully we'll have commercials going on while we're doing the show. So what
does that mean to somebody that doesn't understand? Because like I said, I mean, I'm just kind of understanding the whole reels and the game, and I'm pretty young, for the most part, but to understand did you guys see that? But to understand those things as far as like how it works and the reach and stuff like that. So what's a reel?
A reel is just basically a short form video, and it's not your normal landscape shot, just like a portrait style picture or video. And reels are really popular right now, and they're really coming about on Instagram and Facebook. And then now they have YouTube Shorts that are really popular too, as well. Same thing, but it's only like 15 seconds long, so you can do something stupid for 15 seconds or try to get your word out for 15 seconds. And those types of advertisements now for businesses are really working because people are scrolling, right? It's like that whole TikTok thing, right? So everybody is just scrolling through TikTok, and me, I send you weird videos all the time.
Yes, you do.
But yeah, everybody's scrolling. So once you see that 15-second video come up, it's like, okay, that's your attention span, and then it's actually a great selling point. But,
so we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have YouTube.
Yeah, Twitter. Yeah, we're on Twitter.
Okay.
We're not on TikTok or anything like that yet.
Because Chinese own that, right?
I don't know.
We don't want the Chinese to infiltrate our show.
I have no idea. I think we got enough platforms out there to, provide information to everybody right now. So it's working out really well. So
nice.
Yeah, we are trying to build our YouTube. So if you guys are out there and you're on Facebook, please go to our YouTube channel and please check it out. So
yeah, because you never know what's going to happen on Facebook. If they're going to just all of a sudden, just one day, just be like, "Hey, guess what? We're done."
Well, those 15-second shorts on YouTube, I'm thinking about doing some fun shorts because you could just do it so quickly. And we're just going to provide all that content on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we'll just basically do that and advertisements on Facebook and Instagram. So,
but we have some really cool things, not only with our sponsors, we're expanding our sponsors, and we say our sponsors, these are basically our core foundation people. I mean, they're with us with everything. Like, everything that we do here, we do the morning brew, we do the interviews that, businesses come in. We interview events. We interview, the Sheriff's Rodeo we're going to be, doing coming up.
Yeah.
We got, the California Mid-State Fair. We got the Creston Rodeo. So everything that we do, our core sponsors are with us as well.
Man, they are there's an attachment. You just become an attachment, and that's the goal. I mean, that's literally the goal. You're not a 10-second segment on the radio. You're not
right.
You're not a 10-second commercial on the news or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not attached to the news at 6:30. You're everything that What's Up North County produces.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even on the shirts. No, I think we gave them all away.
Yeah.
But even on the shirts, we got our sponsors on there because, again, I mean, we can't do this without our sponsors. I mean, obviously, we're not making money at this. I mean, we're doing this for the businesses. We're doing this to build the local business platform, and everything's going back into what we're doing.
Well, it's not only that too. It's when we all our sponsors we know very well, right? So we're very in touch with all of them. So we want to see them succeed just as much as we do. Okay, so if you look at bigger corporations that are doing advertising, they don't really care. They just want your dollars and want to push you out there. But we want to all succeed in this community and have fun and bring them to all the events and everything. I think that's the main thing is having them with us as a family. You know what I mean?
And that's the key. That's the key. As far as when you said that, is I know that firsthand. To where you might be involved with a group or marketing platform, and then you have, say, business A that sells this and that, but then I've seen business A that's marketing on this platform when these people, even that salesperson, they go and buy that same product from somebody else.
Yeah.
And it's like they don't even give them the opportunity. And it's like, for me, I'm like, if somebody's spending money with me, I'm going to do my damnedest to spend money with them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's the way that it should be.
Yeah.
And I think that's really What's Up North County is about, buy local, support local, to where, I mean, granted, there's things that you can't buy local, but you want to give your local business person the opportunity first.
Yes.
Even if you're spending a little bit more money, to where if it's out of control, you're like, dude, you're like 3 times the amount, then okay, there's some leeway, but at least, if your business, your local guy, and they have the same product, a few dollars more, okay, great. Support your local business, and that's what we do.
I think that's exactly what we do. And I think that's going to be our motto going forward for forever. I think, you know what I mean? We just have so much, and there's so much going on that people don't know about either. So that's kind of where we're going to be coming into as well, as far as events and stuff like that. And and
Huge events.
anything
There's
news related in our town,
Yeah.
our county, I should say.
and funny stuff. I mean, we got to make it a
Yeah.
little, the fun side of the news, because nobody wants to hear about people getting shot and all these people dying all the time and
Yeah,
the
but people
negative.
Sometimes
So-
people need to be aware of their surroundings too. Maybe they didn't catch that. Maybe they didn't show, something that happened, in the news in our area too as well. So you give them a little tidbit here and there, but have fun. Let's just have fun. That's what our county's all about, is having fun. I mean, we're surrounded by breweries, wineries, distilleries, restaurants. We got
Tons of stuff.
We got ag. We got equestrian. We got all these freaking. It's just a fun area. You know what I mean? It's just a place to really settle your roots and just drink. No, not drink, but
well, you do drink.
Have fun. You know what I mean? So
everybody drinks, and I mean, not only that, you got events, like you said, you got events, you got music. I mean, it's the North County amongst all of San Luis Obispo County is really like the go-to place.
Yeah.
When the whole world was shut down, where did everybody come? Everybody
County.
came to the North County. The North County was thriving. Some businesses, which I've talked to, basically did better during the shutdown than they did just normally, which basically tells you that, because that's what happened. North County, for the most part, everybody just said, guess what? We're not playing these rules.
Yeah.
We got to stay alive. We got to stay in business. We got to keep the doors open. We're not shutting down and letting the government tell us what we can and can't do.
Yeah.
Hey, government, here we go. Pick a finger. You know which one is going to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we could get all into the politics of that, but
we're not. Government.
But yeah, people were not happy, and it's showing across the world. But Gina came in here, Gina Fitzpatrick from the chamber,
right?
And she basically gave us an outline of what happened during that time, and talking to her and saying how she was in tears, watching these people not succeed during that time and losing their business, and then seeing people that were prosperous through the whole thing.
Well, and again, they stepped up and did something.
Yeah,
they stepped up and said, "Hey, guess what? We're not doing this.
Yeah,
we're thriving. We're opening up.
Yeah,
so
which is good.
And that's the relationship that the Pastoral with Chamber. Now Pastoral and Templeton are together now.
Merge, yeah.
But I think that's the North County way. Even Tascadero Chamber is the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, Tascadero was thriving, Templeton was thriving, Paso was thriving. It was just a.
We kind of live in a mecca.
We do.
We live in the hug of California is what I call it, because you have everybody up in Frisco, you have everybody down in LA. We are kind of like the hug of California. We're now seeing more people moving down here and a lot more money coming into our area, which I think it's going to change. I don't know if it's going to change for the better, but I know it's going to change eventually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to keep it real and keep it local and keep our businesses thriving, it'll be harder for bigger, corporations to come and move in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's get them out of there. I like the little guys, the little, the Amy and Jamie's place, the little treasure that you find walking in there and seeing all these, pastries and food and
well, it's not only that. I mean, they're carrying everybody local,
right?
Any spices, any olive oil, anything they have in their store is all local, from prescription coffee,
right?
There's a local, brewer, not brewer, but he does coffee.
You got Bryn Seasoning.
You got Olea. You got Bryn Seasoning. I mean, everybody in there is local, and they did that during COVID to help these businesses thrive. So they couldn't open their doors. They couldn't go do an olive oil tasting to get more people.
They didn't have their street vendor stuff that goes on at farmers market and stuff.
So, I mean, they really helped out the local community. And I know a lot of other people that did that too as well. You know what I mean? I think that's phenomenal. I mean, to have that kind of heart and reach and be able to do something like that is probably really good. I mean, that's really good on a person right there. That's what you should be doing. You know what I mean? And I really liked it. I when I walked in there and saw all those local products, I was floored. I was like, this is awesome. So,
well, and I think that's with What's Up North County, which I like to do, and I'm going to do it again. So that way we can know, because our viewers are growing, but everybody, we should really know what everybody's doing. There's a lot of people that we have everyday communication with and talk. Spying.
You want to spy on everybody?
Yeah, we want to spy on everybody.
We got you.
We want to spy on everybody. We're going to turn the cameras back on you guys.
That means we need a balloon.
Yeah,
we got to get a What's Up North County balloon.
Did you see the Goodyear blimp this weekend?
No, but
it said "Don't shoot." It was going across the side. Don't shoot.
Oh no. Oh, dude, that's horrible.
I don't know if that was real or not, but that's some funny stuff.
I saw, yeah, I saw the balloon actually come by. I think when the balloon was up, when the Chinese balloon was floating around, I think they were moving down some. I can't remember. Get off of that, but yeah.
But everybody that's involved with What's Up North County, I mean, and I know there's almost 2,600 followers. Out of those 2,600 followers, I would say more than half of those are business owners. They have a business, attached.
Yeah.
And the whole purpose of What's Up North County is to expose yourself.
Yes.
Not like this exposed. We don't want that.
Know.
But summer is coming.
Summer's coming around.
Summer is coming. So
I may be right here in a Speedo one day.
No.
Yeah.
Let's not over sell the exposing part of it.
All right. Okay.
But as far as your business, what's your business? Are you a mechanic? Are you do you make, jewelry? I mean, this is the platform for that. And so we want everybody to engage and everybody to know what everybody does.
Yeah.
Because you're involved with sports with your kids.
Yeah.
I'm involved with sports, but we don't know what everybody does. And then the crappiest thing to find out is somebody that you talk with and communicate with and share memories with that you could have, used their business or, gave them the money, but you had no idea that they did something that you just went down the road or whatever and purchased or, used somebody's services when, Teresa, they have this airflow filter services, which, they have oils for my truck. They have filters for my truck. They have everything that I go to, a big parts store and buy.
But not only that, they carry name brands. Name brands. They have Wicks filters. They got Amsoil. They have all this stuff for racing. They have stuff for your dirt bikes. They have a lot of stuff for your diesel. They have I mean, they make their own hoses, their hydraulic lines. They're making their own. I mean, they're doing a lot of stuff there that I didn't know about. And I have my own shop here on the property, and I like working on cars and stuff like that. So now anytime I need oil, or if I need to get rid of oil, they take they recycle the oil there too as well. So there's so much. And I've known them for probably going on 6 years now and never knew they owned airflow filter services until we had them come on as a sponsor. And it's like, holy crap, here we are. You know what I mean? And now I'm going to be going there instead of an O'Reilly's or instead of a AutoZone in Napa. I'm going to go there to buy all my oil and do all my business there because they do carry mobile. I think they carry Mobile One. They carry everything there. So I might as well just go there and spend my money. And it's a local business, family owned, which is great because that's hard to come by, these days because a lot of people are not family owned businesses anymore. It's all, brought together by a whole bunch of people buying a business and selling it, selling stuff.
So let me ask you a question real quick. So recently Kennedy Club Fitness became one of our sponsors, one of our partners. So what have you, as a new, because you've never really been in Kennedy before, right?
I'm going to tell you right now, I've been going to Kennedy a lot and working out, and I think I lost over 8 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
They've helped me lose 8 pounds. That's awesome.
But what do you think about the atmosphere? What do you think about like the gym itself? Because everybody, everything, you got $10 a month clubs and stuff like that. I mean, what makes Kennedy different from your discount gym?
Well, you walk into Kennedy, it's pretty nice. It's kind of like a club, style gym, like you're walking into some sort of country club. And I feel comfortable there. Anytime I'm always welcomed at the front door by, hello, how you doing? Can I do anything for you? But it's just amazing, the atmosphere in there. I mean, you got pool tables, you got ping pong tables, you got people using those all the time, racquetball, the saunas, which as you know, I like a lot, and then the hydro chairs. And then upstairs, you got all the gym equipment, ellipticals, and it's just nice. It's a giant ass pool that's heated, by the way, right now at like 75 or 76 degrees, which is pretty nice.
Hot tub,
but it's very like country club atmosphere, but not at your country club price. You know what I mean? So I think you get a lot of amenities in there, and the whole staff in there is awesome. I've never seen one bad bug in there. You know what I mean? So staff is nice, and they got a little bar there I guess you could get little treats and
Yeah, they have
and
like
drinks.
hard-boiled eggs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can get like your waters or your propels and your proteins and stuff like that. So little snack bar.
And you want to talk about another business that got hit hard during COVID? I mean, they were the business that was getting hit hard. They were getting fined for being open when they told them they could be open. Then they told them the next day they had to be shut. I mean, they thrived through COVID, and now they're still open and they're still booming. So I like the fact that they're a country club style. I don't want to go to Planet Fitness. You pay your $10 a month, granted, but it's constantly packed in there. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't feel right when I walk in there. It's like, yeah. I used to have a 24-hour fitness membership way back in the day. And you'd walk in there and it was just everybody snooty and everybody had some sort of attitude. You're on a machine too long. Somebody was yelling at you or whatever. It's like you walk into Kennedy and Kennedy's like just a fancy free atmosphere. Just, yeah, come on in. You need to use the sauna. Come on in, use the sauna. You need to use the hydro chair. Go ahead, go sit down. It's all available for you.
Yeah,
right there.
And like you said, racquetball. Their classes that they have.
Yeah,
they have number of classes. I know they have the silver. I don't know if it's the right name for it, but the Silver Fox class. For the older
camp.
The boot
They're
camps.
doing a boot camp.
They do it all.
Well, they have their cycling classes too as well. They have yoga. They have what the hell is that called? Zumba? Is that right?
Zumba?
Is it
right?
Zumba?
Right.
Yeah, they have Zumba classes. I mean, they have everything, and from what my understanding is that all those classes are all included into your club membership.
I think a couple of them are extra, because the instructors are, they're specific for that, particular,
right.
Program.
Right.
But for the most part, I mean, racquetball. Hey, bring your rackets, bring your balls. You can come in and play racquetball.
Yeah.
Like I said, ping pong. Pool tables. You want to go work out, go to the sauna, and then go take a swim.
Yeah. And then they have their support local businesses there too. They have a massage therapy where you can pay extra to go get your massages and whatever you want. They have, I don't know what it's called, but like where they do your eyelashes. For women, not
right.
for. I mean, if you want to go
sure,
do it,
sure.
I can understand. But yeah, for your eyelashes and cosmetic stuff, they have
the kid care.
Yeah, they have what is that other stuff called? Where you're like you do all these things on a table and all that stuff is an exercise.
Chant.
No,
root on the Cowboys.
What is chant? Oh, chant. No, it's like the hell's it called? Like you lay on a thing and like, oh man, I can't remember what that exercise is called. It's a majority of, I think majority of women.
Oh, Pilates.
Pilates, there you go. I don't want to say majority of women does that. I don't want to be Don Lemon, but yeah, no, yeah, Pilates. So I walked into their Pilates studio and it's like immaculate. It's really nice in there. Everything in there is really nice. And I would say anybody who's wanting to lose some weight or go swim or anything like that, I'd say go to Kennedy Fitness.
Well, even if you don't, I mean, the other purpose is you got trainers walking around.
All the time.
You got trainers. You can ask, Keith. You can ask Lo. You can ask any of them anytime questions,
right.
and they're going to stop what they're doing. They're going to go help and help you understand. So not only are you involved in going to a gym, but you're also going there with knowledge that you don't have to feel awkward or where you can go and start doing some gym equipment completely wrong. Somebody's going to come over and help you and instruct you.
Well, let's talk about this. We're talking about Kennedy. We're talking about reels, right? Today I'm going to Kennedy, and I'm going to be doing 3 reels for What's Up North County, and it's all going to be on how to properly do certain exercises. I don't know if we're going to be doing squats or leg presses or any of the stuff, but today I'm going to Kennedy and I'm going to be doing 3 short videos with an instructor, and we're going to do a legit how to work out on this piece of equipment.
Oh, nice.
And so we're going to do that. I think it's going to be 3 times a month. So people, if they're watching and they're interested, or if you're like me, have bad form all the time, I always get yelled at.
Right.
I never do anything freaking right. Just like the glue on the freaking pitcher and all this crap. But I'm a hot mess. But yeah, so this is going to be something where people can actually visually see how to exercise on a machine correctly and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about it, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, and again, that's another thing that What's Up North County is doing that nobody's doing.
Yeah.
that's just part of being attached to what we're doing.
Yeah. And you know what? I wish I was on my computer because I could show you these pictures, but Clint sent me these pictures from Rancho Sestero. He sent me these pictures of before and after tomahawks. So what tomahawks look like, tomahawk steaks.
Right.
So he sent me a picture of what tomahawk steaks look like before and then after. And he also did T-bone too as well. But man, he's a wizard, man. He can really dice up some meat. And I think we're going to go down there and see him here soon.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go down there and check out his facility. And I think he's got some hogs that he's going to be processing and stuff like that. And I'm really excited to go down there and see Clint.
Awesome.
And how he does his stuff. So he's got a YouTube channel now going out, which is awesome. So
kind of how to
man, how to be your own meat processor.
Right.
I don't know if he wants to tell everybody too much though. Would you want to tell us? I mean,
well, I think that's one of those things that you can't buy on the internet.
That's true.
You can't, and most people don't want to do that anyways.
I think I think what he's doing is phenomenal, and it's a good business. And he's, like you said, he's a good guy, and he's a local guy. So, and he's doing really good. So I hope his business is going to boom even more. It sounds like he's going to be doing bigger things. I don't think we could talk about it on the show, but it sounds like he's got bigger things coming up.
Yep.
And he's going to be, a little more busy, it sounds like. So, but yeah. Who else are we going to talk about? We got you, 805 Customs.
Yeah.
Right.
We got you,
Escalar Wines. We got Wine Travelers Hideaway. Am I missing anybody?
Let's see. Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Pillar Real Estate, 805 Customs, Amy and Jamie's Place, Airflow Filter Services, and Kennedy Club Fitness. It's all in my mind. I can see it now.
We have a great variety of sponsors, and if it wasn't for our sponsors, I know you say it after every show because I have to listen to you say it.
Yeah.
But after every show, we do thank our sponsors, not only because they're helping us out with this, because we really appreciate them.
Totally.
We really appreciate our sponsors, and they're all good people. They all come walking in the studio. And it's just a great relationship that we have with them. So,
and you think about, like, say, Amber with Pillar Real Estate. Not only she's a real estate agent, she sells houses, but she also sells it for a purpose, which is Homes for Heroes. Which is your military, your first responders, teachers,
law officers,
law enforcement. So there's a purpose of it, and so she gives back. To these organizations, she's also doing a local hero, every month,
right?
To where there's a teacher that, or somebody that submitted, for this, this gift and this title, so it's like stuff like that. It's like there's a purpose for it,
There is,
and what I like about it is these people are genuine, awesome people. They're doing it they're in business for the love of it.
Yeah. They like what they do.
Right. And so with us, we're able to help expose that and make light of these businesses and these people that are, right here, that are doing business with, people that we know.
Right.
And we want other people to know about them as we do.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So
let me ask you a question. So what do you think would be like the weirdest sponsor we could ever get? What do you think like in all the businesses that you know of in this North County, what would be like oh God, I'm not sure if I could handle you.
One of those.
Yeah, like, oh God, I don't think I can handle this person, or I don't know if their business is right for our platform, which I don't think I don't know. What's up North County is basically pretty open.
I think it's anything.
What do you like? Let's talk a little smack right now, maybe just a little bit, just a touch.
I don't. To be real honest, I don't think there's anybody that I can't handle.
No?
No.
Not even like if it was a guy like selling worms and he like wanted to bring his worms
in
in here?
I think the snake lady was,
I think that freaked you out.
That did freak me out just because I didn't know what was in the bucket. And I'm not if somebody come in and they like raise spiders.
Yeah.
They're a black widow.
That freaked me out, dude.
Yeah. They have a black widow farm.
To come through the door.
No.
I would be like, you're out. Sorry.
So, but other than that, I think, I think we've had the lady that got in touch with you that cleans gravestones.
Yeah. God, what was that? And she's all pissed off at me too because I don't think I just kind of freaked out about it.
Well, bit. But there's we need to circle back to that. Probably.
Are you going to circle back to it?
Why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying?
You're the one that told me you're freaking out. And then you started freaking me out. And then I was like a freak out party. And I was like, I don't know what the hell to do.
I know.
So,
I know.
You know?
But, you know, I think we just need to like set our emotions aside and dig deep into it and understand it. Understand why. You know what I'm saying? What gets somebody, I mean, and obviously it works, you know, because she's got a business. It's a business.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, it's like I hate to, I mean, there's certain things I hate talking about.
Yeah.
And death is one of them.
Are you afraid of death?
Of course. You know,
why don't you just live your life?
I do.
Every day, one day at a time.
I live my life to the fullest. I'm surprised I'm not dead.
That's true. Me too, as well.
So, but you know, but talking about it makes your mind stink, especially when everybody's gone and you're just laying there and you're recounting a conversation. You're just like,
oh no,
you know, it's like, all right, I'm going to start drinking.
Well, yeah, right. That's true. No, I think there are some pretty wild businesses out there. And I like to find more of them.
What is the craziest? What is the most odd? That's what we should do. We should put up a poll.
Right.
Who has the oddest business in the North County? List your oddest business. Like, you know, I find, you know, the pooper picker uppers, you know, kind of an odd business.
Yeah. Well, it's served. It's well served because
people are doing it.
Yeah. There's people out that can't, or they work too much. They don't get home till late, and they need somebody to go and pick up their poop.
Right.
You know, I mean, is there businesses like that here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pooper picker upper.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
There's those. There's you know, like where you go to the sperm bank, they have the sperm bank,
like
bank
our human sperm.
But they do that for cattle.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
You know, so who wants to be that guy? You know, it's like, hey, buddy.
I heard you have to like. You have to like fit it in there and wham.
It's like, dude, you're just part of that bull's greatest moment of the day.
It's like I've seen that. I've seen it actually, like on TV and stuff like that.
But those are interesting businesses that are not intriguing, but they're interesting for somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
everybody needs something.
Right.
You know, that's why that's why we have business, right?
The most oddest, kookiest, weirdest business that you have listed right here. Yeah. You might get on the show.
Well, maybe we should do that.
Yeah, we should.
Huh.
Because there's a few of them. I'm sure there's more things that we don't even know of out there.
What about like a palm reader? We have palm readers here. Would you do a palm reader?
Yeah.
You would try to figure out your future?
Yeah.
That freaks me out more than death.
Your future?
Yeah.
So, you know, like you go down to like like we were just talking about Virginia City Ghost
Town.
You know, so Ron down there at Pine Street Saloon.
Right.
You know, he's been on Ghost Hunters. You know, the Ghost Hunter has been to the saloon, went upstairs. I mean, they did the whole show on that.
Yeah.
And so Ron would show me some of the videos of like, you know, a chair going sliding across or, you know, just stuff like
weird
that.
Stuff.
And I'm looking at it going, because I don't believe in ghosts at all. You know, I just.
It sounds like you do.
I don't. Okay. No, I don't at all. Because I'm like going, okay, well, so there's always a reason for something.
Yeah.
Okay, was there a little earthquake? Did, you know, a cat run by, grab yarn, grab something, and the chair, you know, got hooked on it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's, you know, the paranormal, it just doesn't.
Paranormal is mainly paranoia. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You know, and I had a friend, you know, years ago that was one of my coaches, and he was a ghost hunter. So he had the whole Ghostbusters, you know, thing, you know, the cameras, you know, the whole, you know, catching of the, you know, the ghost. Yeah. All right. Coming through. We got the ghost, you know, type deal. And he had pictures, you know, that he'd call orbs, you know, and stuff like that. And I'm looking at it going, okay, I've had pictures of my Polaroid when I was a kid, you know, that had that same orb, you know, type deal. So it's like, I don't know. But I'll still talk to a ghost hunter.
Maybe we should go to that bar and just hang out there after hours. And
no, well, the scariest where you want to go is the Adelaide Cemetery. Now that's the one that.
Yeah, I can't do cemeteries.
This Adelaide Cemetery, that's where this guy went and did all his pictures, and he heard things, he saw things, you know, but he's a little cuckoo, to start off with too. So I kind of contributed a little bit of that to it, but yeah. So there's some things that we could dig down into, and like I said, I think the North County has a ton from A to Z of businesses, people, interesting people, odd people. Just we have everything. It's like, again, we have so many different tools, in the toolbox in the North County. I mean,
check this out. So we were just talking about this last week or something like that. So Javati's, right? So they have that whole thing where you're going to go and ride a mechanical horse and jump off onto a mechanical bull.
Yeah, Caden's going to teach me how to steer wrestle.
So I mean, there's probably places like that out there that are businesses, right? Are they a business?
I believe so. They have a working farm, Javati Family Farms.
So I mean, there's all kinds of equestrian, places out there too that'd be super interesting, and
well, like we came across the horse for the autistic kids.
Oh yes,
the therapy.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was around here.
That was pretty cool too. What was that horse's name? Ben,
yep.
The horse.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got the horse rescue.
Yes, Red Wings.
Red Wings.
Yeah, Red Wing horse rescue.
You got Tangos, which is another one that we haven't had on the show, but we're gonna get you on the show.
Yeah.
But there's all kinds of different, of these businesses that people don't really know that. I mean, I had people that I knew, they're like, I didn't know anything about Red Wings. I never heard about them before.
It's amazing how I didn't know how many horse therapy places we had in this county. And I love horses, and I think they do amazing things for people, for me especially. But I didn't realize how much people really need that. You know what I mean? I didn't realize, that there was something like that out there. You usually see I have a dog for, my therapeutic dog or something like that. But watching those kids' faces when we were there at that facility, they were happy.
Oh yeah,
and they're ecstatic that they could be on a horse and shoot basketballs and all that stuff. And I can only imagine how they feel and how that can possibly change their life and stuff like that. But I can't believe how many people are out there that are doing horse therapy. It's amazing. We have probably 10 or 15 of them that I know of.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of things in the North County, and people that do things that you come in contact with all the time that you may or may not know that what they do.
Yeah.
That's why I always ask. I always ask somebody, when I meet them, so what do you do?
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, oh, cool. I didn't even know what is that. Because I always like to know. I always ask my wife, because we have that daycare, and she, gets new parents come in. I'm like, well, what do they do? I don't know. Well, what? Let's find out what they do. It's like, but maybe they just
get all up in their business.
Maybe they just got out of, the prison, and they're a felon, and they murdered, their whole neighborhood. And now they're not their last daycare provider.
Wow.
I mean, we want to know that stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
right?
It's true. Yeah. People are interesting. And we have a lot of interesting people here, and it's a lot of fun.
It's not one path. It's many, many fingers, or many, many paths and avenues, and they all kind of come back, and it's a really cool place to raise your kids and be involved with, and have a business.
And we also have to mention Heidi Negranti. Is that Negrante or Negranti?
Yep.
From
Slim Sadie's. Slim Sadie's right there.
Sadie's. You gotta shout out to her too as well.
Right.
And so
right there. Yeah. Probably one of the best jerkies.
Another local business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now every time I go into a gas station, market, I'm buying Slim Sadie's.
Slim Sadie. Actually, we got all kinds of cool stuff in here.
I know.
What else we got? We got Amy and Jamie's place right there.
Jamie's, yeah.
So right there, we already talked about them.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. We got people always bring us goodies. Tascadero brought us their Tascadero chamber and all that good stuff. We got they just had the VFW.
Oh yeah,
they just had the chili cook-off.
Yep.
Which was awesome.
And then Wednesdays you could go down there and get a burger and hot dog, right?
Right. That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Today.
Wait, what's today?
I don't know what today is.
Is today Wednesday?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Maybe it's today.
Crap.
Hold on.
If it's today.
Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
So there you go.
Go at 12 o'clock, get yourself a burger and a hot dog.
And we had that. The burgers were awesome. Oh my gosh. Really good. You got Joe Bella Coffee Roasters.
Joe Bella's.
Okay, Joe Bella's. They're in Atascadero and then at the Market Walk.
Yeah.
You know, they have great. You got to get the bourbon coffee.
I gotta try that.
The bourbon coffee is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got in here. We got all kinds of goodies. We got. Let's see. Got our 805 Customs hat.
Let me see that. Is it, do I look? I've never worn a visor, dude. I've never worn a visor in my life.
Well, there you go. Yeah, you fit right in on the baseball field.
Do I look okay?
Yeah, you look great. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about the top of my head, but
yeah, it's patriotic.
very patriotic.
Yeah, you can wear that at the lake when you go to the lake.
I'll burn my head.
Yeah, well,
Burn
not
my
like
bald
me.
spot.
Not like me. Try wearing this backwards during the summertime.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Not cool. Or even one of these. Okay, wear that backwards.
So if you wear that, do you get like a bunch of like lines in your head?
I do.
Like right here, like mini micro lines.
Matter of fact, you can see all of this on the back of my head right here. You can see the lines.
Can you really?
I'm sorry. Yeah, because this doesn't. It burns through here.
Yeah.
So you see the little dots, but mostly you see the line. And so I'll have this. It's this doesn't get burned.
Yeah.
But back here, like I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Oh geez.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
I bet.
And
dude.
then when I do this, that's even worse. Because then I get a big.
You get the halo, the sunrise.
I get a half moon right there burned into my head for like 3 weeks.
Dude,
so I got to really start. This summer is going to be the bucket hat.
Bucket hat.
You know, the bucket, bucket sombrero.
Yeah, that's what I wear.
The bucket hats. And so we'll get some What's Up North County bucket hats. And we got some What's Up North County swag coming in tomorrow too.
Oh, sweet.
So that's going to be all done.
Excited about that. Yeah.
So
awesome, man.
Cool, man.
Well, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, we do. It's like an hour long.
I got to go behind my desk real quick so I could get the out for the show.
Well, cool.
So
right on, man. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah,
anytime.
Anytime we'll have you on the show, Eric. All we have to do is just invite you on into the chair.
All right, ready to go?
Yep. So. Right on, guys. Well, hey, thanks for going down memory lane with us here on What's Up North County. Eric and I, this platform, we cherish you guys. We love you guys following us and supporting us. And we are looking at bringing some really, really cool stuff, for the remaining part of the year and interesting people, events, and sponsors, guys. So, but as always, guys, we can't do it without the sponsors. We love Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Cestero Meat Cutting, Amber with Pillar Real Estate, 805 Customs, Amy and Jamie's Place, Airflow Filter Services, and Kennedy Club Fitness, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.